Let's do this. I haven't even looked at the lines. I'm just going to go with my first instinct like I always do, which sometimes works out.
Yeah, good for your first instinct. That's how you got here from Grindr.
This is how I lost my virginity.
Guys, we're back. Cool.
Hey, and the Wolfgang.
Right here. We're back, dude. Week fucking 7. Just wrapped up. We just finally put the bow on it with the Bears-Patriots game that you missed all of.
Yes, all of.
Good.
Yeah.
Good for you.
I'm glad that I paid attention.
I thought it was going to be like the typical worst matchup. On paper, this looked like a 12-9 shamble of a game. Did not get that. Got offense. Got a lot of offense. Justin Fields looks good, dude.
Yeah.
Looks good.
He's got all the physical tools, as they would say, 6'5". I've heard people compare him to Josh Allen, actually. As far as physically.
Him and Trevor Lawrence came out of high school together, 1A, 1B, as like the top 2 quarterbacks coming in. Went to college. He goes to Ohio State. Lawrence goes to Clemson. They've always been right there,
Yeah. Isn't he the reason why Joe Burrow had to go to LSU?
No, Burrow was behind. No, who was he behind? Fuck. Maybe he was the reason. Yeah, maybe he was.
I think he was because I don't think he was going to beat out Justin Fields for.
Good call.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. How was your weekend, bud?
It was good.
Yeah?
Good. I had a show Friday at Promised Land, and then Saturday at
Hashtag, was that Newbern?
Moorhead.
Moorhead City. Not Less Head, we'll tell you that.
Great place to get a blowjob.
Yeah. A lot of teeth.
Not really.
Actually, not a lot of teeth. A lot of dentures out there is what it looked like.
There are a lot of old people.
Yeah.
And old women who don't like it when you make fun of U.S. senators, apparently.
Way to go political with comedy, you fuck. What are the rules, Wolfgang?
What are the rules?
It's like
there are no rules. Nobody talks about Fight Club.
Yeah. Especially Kids Fight Club.
Yeah.
That's what I do. Good, man. Glad you had a good little fucking shindig.
How was your weekend?
Good, dude. My dad's birthday was Sunday. Went
You were in
down, drove
Asheboro?
home. Asheboro, the 336, baby.
I drove by Asheboro.
Yeah, keep driving.
Yeah.
That's where Get Out 2 is being filmed every day. It's just so racist. It's such like a town that just nobody ever leaves, It's a bubble. It could be
like
Napoleon
Russia?
Dynamite. Yeah, it's like it could be Chernobyl. You don't know what it is.
Oh.
They got a Dunkin' there, and they didn't get a Dunkin' Donuts. They got the new one, Dunkin'. I don't think anybody knows they have donuts. They've
Really?
never seen you put a Dunkin' in a very small town that doesn't have a coffee shop, really. McDonald's is where everybody gets their coffee.
Dunkin' Donuts.
Yeah, they put a
in
Dunkin'
this
in this town
and
like
they don't
a year
know
ago.
that there's coffee there.
They don't know what it is.
Dunkin' Donuts is really good coffee.
Yeah, I mean it's Dunkin', dude.
Yeah.
I've been a part of Dunkin' my whole life. I left the town of
They have
Asheboro.
donuts and donut holes.
And holes. They'll pay. Yeah, you get to charge both.
Yeah, exactly.
How do we get paid for these holes? Says every OnlyFans model every day.
You could write a book about it.
Yeah, but Asheboro sucks. Either way, we went to a real shitty bar, watched the games, had fun, drove here, watched the Chiefs-Niners game on my phone while driving.
Game.
Dude,
Until the fourth quarter when.
Dude, what about your boy Christian looking good, but Niners just getting lapped around by the fucking Chiefs.
It kind of makes sense that he went to the 49ers, because after that big contract, we all knew he was a gold digger. Am I right? Yeah. But he looked good.
He's gonna be fine in that offense, but he got kind of a little lost. And
I think
Jimmy G, that was a great game, dude. That was a great game.
They focused a little bit too much on how are they going to use Christian rather than how are we going to stop the Chiefs.
No, you still forget that guy Mahomes is pretty fucking good at the football, dude.
Yeah,
unreal.
And Mecole Hardman, whoa,
dude, 2 running touchdowns.
Jeez.
I had Valdez Scantling on.
He had a big game too.
So I won in FanDuel, but I had Tom Brady as my quarterback and Mike Evans as one of my receivers. And if they don't drop that touchdown, I win not just like $10. I win like $7,000.
Holy crap!
Yeah.
You should definitely tweet at Mike Evans.
I'm not gonna do that because he can really beat the shit out of me in real life.
Yes.
He would put his hands on me and throw me in the tall grass to never be seen again.
Yeah, I actually watched that as it was happening because I was like, I'm gonna watch the Panthers game until this gets out of hand.
First play of the game.
Yeah,
meat hook a fucking
70-yard
second play first pass.
Yeah.
Just meat hooks a fucking wide open touchdown. Corner trips. You're by yourself.
He had to kind of speed up to get underneath it, and then it just hit him right in the hands. Bounces off.
And then Brady, God, dude, how much have you seen a guy for 20 years be in the Hall of Fame, and in 6 weeks bury it.
I don't know what's going on with
dude. I don't know. His stats look great.
Yeah,
his stats look great. He's only thrown 1 interception, 8 touchdowns, 1 pick all year, in like 2,900 yards or 1,900
yards. He's not putting up the same amount of volume offensively.
Yeah, they're not scoring. Yeah. He's passing, he's getting out of the ball, but they're not scoring. Yeah. They're not winning games. That's the big thing. And I didn't see that out of Tampa. A lot of, wild week, dude. Sorry.
There were a lot of upsets.
Yeah.
Like every week.
Last week you were 10-4.
Yeah.
Riding high.
Let's not even mention
Rocky Mountain had that. John Denver's full of shit.
Let's just talk about last
week.
Yeah.
Hey, we're not going to talk about this week. We're going to talk about this week immediately. Sorry about your luck. 4-9. It's okay. It happens. It does. I went 7-6. I'm 1 game over 500. Like I am the Dolphins after that Sunday night game against
4-3
Pittsburgh Feelers. Yeah, but we look great first drive, great first quarter. Tua looks in rhythm, fantastic, and then just nothing the rest of the game.
Yeah, I think that McDaniels did a great job just orchestrating those first 3. That was all scheme.
Oh yeah, dude. No, Tua looks great. Honestly.
Tua looks like the Dolphins are so much better offensively with him. He just adds a dynamic that they don't get without him.
The QBR in the fourth quarter on a 1-score game, his QBR is 151, number 1 in the league.
Wow.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
Yeah. Wild.
That is insane. 150. What's the highest?
He's also 4-0 right now.
Is that QBR?
That's QBR.
That's not
so
the same
the
as
158.3.
the QB rating.
Yeah.
Oh no. So that's QB rating. Okay.
Yeah, I think he's got a 151.
What's the new rating that ESPN made up? Because
I don't know.
I think it's out of 100.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's I don't know. There's a lot. There's so many fucking stats.
158.3 is
that's a perfect game.
Yeah.
Like a perfect
151
in the fourth quarter in a 1-score game for the season. Yeah. Well, Jalen Hurts is too. Yeah. So 1 and 8, 1A and 1B. Okay. Rad. No, Dolphins got a dub. I feel good. Your Panthers.
Yeah.
Where the fuck did PJ Walker come from?
The XFL.
Oh, I know that. With the Temple, I know that. I'm just saying, like, you were huge underdog.
I think that after that trade, Shaq Thompson, he's been, kind of like the leader in Carolina the last couple of years. He galvanized that defense and just sort of said, hey, guys, it's not about Christian. It's about the Carolina Panthers. That was talked about in the pregame, which I don't normally listen to. But so I just think that Carolina was in a spot where it's like, you know what, let's just, let's get it done. Let's get it done. But Greg Olsen was on the 49ers Chiefs game.
Yeah.
Perfect, because he has that connection to McCaffrey, but also because it's Kittle, Kelsey, tight end
day. It was National Tight End Day.
Yeah,
too.
I think both. I don't think Kelsey scored a touchdown. He had one called back, but Kittle
did. So my play in fantasy on why I dominated, I ran Kittle as a flex guy, and then had Evan Ingram at tight end. And Ingram had a decent game, but I figured he would get in there too. I figured, against the Giants, Jags favored, which was an unreal,
That was a weird line, and actually Jacksonville again at one point. I think the Giants are this team. Every game they trail.
Yeah.
And then they come back and win.
They've won multiple games trailing double digits in the fourth.
I think they've almost won every game except the Dallas game.
Yeah.
They've been down by 10 points.
Well, they're also 6-1, so they have won every game but the Dallas game.
Yeah.
I love how records work.
I know. Isn't that weird how
wild,
when you
dude.
don't win? If you win a game, it goes with this column. And if you don't win, great football.
We got the lines looked a little normal this week. There's none that just shout out to me like, what the fuck are we doing?
Yeah.
The Packers, bro. What is wrong with the Packers losing to the Commanders?
I actually picked the Commanders.
I know. You've been riding that dick all year. It's like the Ron Rivera train. You just can't get off of it.
I can't. It's the Riverboat Ron. I love Riverboat gambling.
If there's a house fire, God damn it, he lives there.
Well, I watched that game a little bit because I think it was the other game that was on, where they at least showed the end of it. The Packers seem to be able to get leads, and then they just blow these leads. And I think their offense is just so limited. Aaron isn't making big plays with any of these receivers really. Alvin Lazard, I think he came off.
Is the only one.
He got hurt though.
Yeah, exactly.
But he doesn't trust any of these guys. I mean, he has no trust. And Aaron Jones hasn't been utilized the way we thought he was going to be utilized. We thought he was going to be in the passing game more. They haven't really done that. Same kind of with Dallas with Tony Pollard. We thought that would be a thing. Maybe it just goes to show you it's hard to just put a running back at receiver and line him up and make throws to him.
Aaron Jones had 2 touchdowns. I mean, it looked like things were rolling. That's the crazy
part. Where did
part.
that go, I guess, is what I'm saying.
Yeah. I mean, Rodgers today said on McAfee, 10 out of 50 plays were mental errors. And he's like, you can't have that. Somebody running the wrong route or somebody not in the place they're going to be or like just something, a little penalty or a little false start, just one little thing happening so many times. And they're just, it looks like they're just going through it. They're not together. They're not cohesive. Is Rodgers the best leader in that kind of scenario? He's at the, it's that tail end of the quarterback on a young team. He's expectations versus reality.
It's kind of like
a tough
Big Ben at the end
of
his tenure
man.
with Pittsburgh. I feel like Green Bay really needs to make a move. They need to trade.
Get something. Give him something.
Apparently Chase Claypool's on the trade block. I heard Brandon Cooks is on the trade block. Hey.
I mean, Claypool was on there, and then he had actually a pretty decent game.
Well,
And Kenny Pickett needs every weapon he can get. I mean, that's a second round
Pittsburgh's kind of getting to the point in the year where it's like, okay, do we really think we can make the playoffs at this point? Like, maybe we should sort of
2-5
fire sale.
Tomlin has never finished under 500, and he's 2-5 right now. And Pickett looked good. I mean, minus the 3 picks, like they had a chance to win that game. They're throwing for the win.
Minus the 3 turnovers, he was pretty good.
He was. I mean, and no offense, the Dolphins' defense, their secondary is pretty lethal. Like that's our Javon Holland, absolute stud out of Oregon. He's going to be in the Pro Bowl this year. He is on fire. He's playing great. Leader of the D, Xavier Howard, X-Man, has led the league in interceptions since he's been in the league.
Really?
Yeah,
wow.
Check that out.
Yeah, that's a stat. Miami looks like a top 10 team when Tua's under center.
Oh yeah, and then throwing Waddle over the middle, Gesicki got rolling over the middle. We're dominant.
I think Tyreek Hill has the most receiving yards. Receiver in the league.
He didn't really do much.
Mostert looks solid. I don't know.
Dude, it's a good one. I had him in fantasy.
If he's going to stay healthy.
Hey, also started out 0-4 in the year. We're on a 3-game.
3-4.
We're 3-4 now. We won 3 in a row, baby.
Yeah,
I'm back. I got my.
It's a game of runs.
Got my fantasy fucking mojo back. And this week I played against
my mojo.
Yeah, do I make you horny, Randy? Do I? Oh, fun week of football though. Anything else stand out to you over this past little Sunday and Monday fun day that we just had a part of?
Well, you mentioned Brady or Rodgers.
And Brady both.
Yeah, I was going to say it's kind of weird that both those teams are 3-4 and Seattle's 4-3.
Oh, dude, Seattle is number 1 in that division right now.
Yeah, they're the NFC West team that's leading the NFC West, just like we all thought.
Pete Carroll's a god.
And there is nobody
Pete Carroll, man.
in the NFC South that has a winning record.
Nobody. And the Panthers, even after your win, 1 game out of first place.
They are. One other thing,
and everybody thinks you're tanking, and you're 1 game out of first place.
One thing I did notice, I tell you, the Bengals, they are starting to. I mean, Jamar Chase and Joe Burrow. That is.
Burrow had that appendectomy. Remember in the beginning of the year, so he missed all the preseason.
Slow.
And his first game of the year, he had 5 turnovers, a record for him. He had never had a 5 turnover game before, and ever since then, dude, he
has 1 interception and 16 touchdowns since that first game, I believe. And I don't believe the Bengals. I think this is a stat. I don't think the Bengals defense has allowed a passing touchdown this year.
Jesus.
They have allowed 0 passing touchdowns. That's insane.
I mean, Tua did get hurt against them.
Yeah,
early,
and they also just played Atlanta, who is the run-heaviest team in the NFL.
But hey, Atlanta just beat 49ers the week before.
And they beat them by 14.
Yeah, it wasn't close.
And this game was not close at all.
Dude, that was it kind of got a little close, but then they stepped on the gas again. It's the
when Demir Bird caught that 70-yard
well,
touchdown.
also Burrow had 350 yards and 3 TDs, and if it wasn't the first quarter, it was the first half.
It was the
I think it was the first half. But I mean,
him in the first quarter, but it was the first half. Yeah.
You got to think like he is in the category of the Josh Allen and the fucking Mahomes. Like that dude can sling the rock when that dude's on, and they can keep him upright. That's a scary team.
That is, yeah. I mean, is Joe Burrow right now like just in that same category as Mahomes and Allen?
He's right below.
Really? It's
he's
kind of
right
like
below.
He's better than Lamar. He's better than Kyler. He's probably better. I'd probably take him over Herbert right now.
I would take him over Herbert. Dude, Herbert has been in the league 2 seasons, hasn't gone to the playoffs yet.
That's true.
You know, this is his 3rd year, and look at the talent he's got around him.
He does have a lot of talent.
And Chargers just got
embarrassed.
Embarrassed.
Kenneth Walker.
Dude, we both talked about it. And how about Breece Hall going out?
Oh,
my God.
Yeah. ACL, I think.
And scored again. Another
He had
touchdown.
the fastest touchdown of any running back this season. It was like 21 miles an hour or something. And I saw like a replay of it. Wow. He can move.
Yeah, he's like a little
I really
cockroach.
hope he comes back from that injury because he looks awesome.
Did you see they traded for Robinson, the Jacksonville running back?
Oh, really?
Yeah,
that's
so
a big move.
Jets, so Jets going. I mean, Travis Etienne is definitely
Etienne's on the stock.
Solidified himself. He's had a great year and catching the ball out of the background. Whereas Robinson's more your bell cow. So now, I mean, you'll have him and Carter in the backfield. So I mean, that's still. You got a two-headed monster just in case.
Yeah, I guess Jacksonville has Jermichael Hasty. He's not terrible. I mean, he's all right.
Man. I mean, ATN's healthy, man. They're feeling, hey, why worry about it? Ride the lightning, baby.
Also, James Robinson was an undrafted free agent, so if you can get some value from him,
and he tore his Achilles. I mean, he's come back,
which is a rare thing to play through. Deonta Foreman for the Panthers. He's one of the few guys also who's ever really come back. But it was years later that he. Robinson did it in a span of 7 or 8 months, which is pretty incredible.
Dude's a stud. Speaking of somebody that's a stud, fucking Robinson from the Commanders getting shot and just running rampant.
He looks great.
Dude.
He looks great.
God,
he looks like he was shot out of a cannon.
Yeah. Dude, he was listening to Biggie Smalls. All right, you want to get into
let's start off with this week's
we
Sunday
had a great
games.
little recap, right? Did we do good? I think we did good.
We talked about the sports scene.
Yeah, we
talked about the past, but we're looking ahead to the future.
We're talking about cameras weren't rolling. We were doing Baskin Robbins MAGA hat. Oh shit.
Oh no.
No.
The camera wasn't rolling?
No, it wasn't.
Oh no. Well, good thing they didn't see
that.
Good. Okay. All right, so first game on the slate here, Brad. We got Ravens at the Bucks. Baltimore, a 1.5 favorite. Who do you like?
Who do you love? And it is, are you for sure? And the immortal words of LL Cool J. Baltimore, all day. Tampa's a dumpster fire. Coaching is awful. Execution's awful. Lamar, they've won 2 games where they've won 10-point leads in the fourth quarter. Ravens are uncharacteristically not playing like a Ravens John Harbaugh coach team. How do you change that? Give them the fucking Bucks who are struggling. Brady can't move. I love it. I think Baltimore wins this one pretty handily.
Yeah, I think the Baltimore Ravens are going to win this game too. I don't know what is wrong with Tampa right now. There's clearly their offense is not.
They're not clicking. They're not jailing.
You know?
It's watching a team that has the most talent not win.
Yeah,
and it's happening consistently. They are the better team on paper the last 3 weeks and have come with an L every time.
Yeah,
you know,
if PJ Walker can make your defense look bad, I think Lamar is gonna. So I'll take the Ravens as well.
I mean, Lamar stumbled a little the last couple games, but I still have faith in him and who he is as a quarterback. I mean, he has 12 touchdowns from the pocket this season passing. The only other person by him,
Mahomes,
Josh Allen.
Oh wow, Josh Allen.
With 13, so he's one behind him. So, I mean, he's making plays not just uncharacteristically.
But
I mean, when you losing games.
Bills have had a bye.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm just saying, like, uncharacteristically, like, they're losing these games. It can't all be on Lamar. If you have 10-point leads in the fourth quarter, you know, that's got to be not just your quarterback. So
they got a little unlucky on a couple of their turnovers, especially that one against the Giants was.
It happens, dude.
All right, next up, your boys.
Who are you going?
I'm going. I picked the Ravens.
You picked the Ravens?
Yeah.
I didn't know. Did you talk about it?
I did. I said I like the Ravens. I said if PJ Walker can make
your
defense look bad,
that's true.
Lamar will as well. So we're both on the Ravens. Dolphins. Should we do any more? Should we move on?
No, keep it
Am
going,
I going
baby.
too fast?
You're not going too fast.
That's what she said.
No, that's what you're used to hearing.
Dolphins
from everybody else but me.
And Lions. Dolphins are a 3-point favorite at Detroit.
Oh, dude, give me 30. I'll feel confidently in that. Have you seen the Lions? Oh, brutal. This could be that trap game, but we're turning it around. McDaniels coaching. We're 4-3. We're 1 game out. You know, first place. We got to do it. We got to keep the foot on the gas. The Jets are right there. Bills are right there. You know, this is a tough division all of a sudden. I mean, minus what I just saw from New England, which I've been waiting my whole life for that. Oh, chef's kiss.
Yeah, I also am on the Dolphins. I watched that Lions-Cowboys game a little bit. Problem with the Lions, they're still the Lions. Mm-hmm. They fumble the ball at the goal line. I don't know how healthy the team is. Amon-Ra went out with a concussion. I don't know if DeAndre Swift is going to play. Even if those guys are in the lineup, Jared Goff has sort of regressed after a couple
strong
weeks.
Started off real hot, man.
Really bad. He looks like Jared Goffel in the
This
frickin'
is
Super Bowl.
this is coaching and execution
Yeah.
is what it comes down to winning games consistently in the NFL. And they had games where they kept, the Seahawks game, that was a fucking battle. They've had some, but lately, just the way they've produced, man, has just been brutal. I can't put faith in them. And plus, it's my fish, baby.
Yeah.
It's that time.
I feel like every time I've bet on the Dolphins, they've done well. All right, moving along. Back in your favorite part of the world, Florida, Jacksonville at home, 3-point favorites against the Broncos. Who do you like?
This is Russell Wilson coming back. Took a week off, watched them lose to the Jets with Ripien. Broncos, as shitty as this is, how many is Jacksonville giving?
They're 3-point favorites.
Oh, man, this is a rough one because as shitty as the Broncos are, they're bound to put it together, right? Like, it's Russell Wilson. The guy's won a Super Bowl. He has been a great quarterback in this league for 10 years. I like Sunshine. Give me the fucking Jags. Give me the Jags. It's about that time. It's that time.
We're 3 for 3.
Doug Peterson, baby.
So going back, it's Brett Rippin.
Oh, yeah.
Who's actually the son of Mark Rippin.
Yeah,
or he's the nephew of Mark Rippin, who, by the way,
wow.
I got a chance to interview when I was in Charlottesville because Brett Rippin was the quarterback of Boise State when they played UVA in football one year, which was a fun game. The Boise State Broncos destroyed them.
Yeah, but Blue Field, dude.
Yeah, well, it was in UVA.
Oh, I know,
it was in Charlottesville, but
I figured.
Yeah, I mean, if it had been in Boise, we probably would have covered it. But
you would have brought tiki torches. You would have had a blast.
Yeah, it would have been Thomas Jefferson. All right, I'm gonna go with the Jags as well. I think they have the better. Honestly, I don't know how good Russell Wilson's going to be after this hamstring injury.
I know that he's got like a torn. Doesn't he have like a torn fucking?
Oh yeah, in his shoulder.
Shoulder,
he's got a lot of issues.
Lat. I think it's his lat. I don't know.
Broncos, they can't run the ball. They are good defensively, but I think Doug Peterson is definitely a better coach than Hackett, whatever the hell his name is. He's bad. I don't even know his name. That's how bad he is. I'm going to take the Jags -3. We're 3 for 3. We need some variation here.
It is what it is,
all right,
man.
Panthers at the Falcons. Falcons at home, giving 4.5. Who do you like?
I'm gonna take the Falcons. I mean, the Kitty Cats. You had a great game. I just feel like that's not gonna happen again. Your defense does look phenomenal, by the way. I will give you Brian Burns, J.C. Horn. There is some studs. You guys got some talent. Derek Brown. I just think the Falcons are better coached and just a better team. I like Arthur Smith. I like what he's done. They just bounced back from a little L. This is a division game, man. This is tough. You guys always struggle against the Falcons, even without Julio.
We always struggle, just generally speaking.
Yeah.
I am going to take Carolina just because they're getting 4.5. It's a divisional game. Falcons are very one-dimensional. I do feel like Carolina can eliminate their run game, and if they can force Mariota to have to look, Carolina has scored several defensive touchdowns this year. I feel like this is I don't know if Carolina upsets, but I definitely think they cover the 4.5.
Yeah.
I'm going to take Carolina to cover. All right, moving along, the Bears, who looked really good last night, as we both mentioned, even though I didn't watch it. But you explained it in such color that I could only imagine Justin Fields.
Look at the box score, dude.
He
was just there was a 3rd and 16. He broke out of a 4-man rush, was trapped in the backfield, got out, got 17 on the ground.
Wow.
Like, they were just making plays on 3rd down, and every one of them were him and his legs.
He's like
it's like he finally just said, I'm going to do this.
Lamar,
I got this.
Cam,
very,
hybrid.
very, just a mobile quarterback making moves on his feet.
He's a big dude.
If you're going to do that and have that kind of weapon, like, that's awesome. And then he trusts Mooney. He's got one receiver. Can name another one. Like, it's unreal. And
that's
Herbert,
Cole Kmet.
Herbert had a good. It's not a receiver; it's a tight end, but very close.
Khalil Herbert,
yeah,
he's good.
Herbert had a good game, and what's it called? Montgomery had a touchdown. Herbert had a touchdown. I mean,
I saw they ran all over him. They had like
ran,
200 yards rushing. Incredible.
It was unreal.
All right, so Bears, when they come back down the earth in Dallas, they're 9.5-point underdogs at the Cowboys.
9.5 is too many points.
Yeah, that's a lot of points.
Don't get me wrong. I've seen the Bears shit the bed quite a lot this year. I watched our last episode because I was talking about how much I still have faith in the Bears as a franchise. Hilarious to say. And it actually went through. they're going to lose this game, but they're covering 9.5. I love the Cowboys. I mean, Dak's back. You know, he threw for 200 yards, TD, kept it simple, ran the ball. They have a great defense. That defense is going to give the Bears everything they have, but is it going to be, can they put up the amount of points to win by 10, you know?
I kind of think the Cowboys are going to roll the Bears. I feel like this is what the Cowboys beat really, like teams that they're better than or are not good, they beat them badly. Like they're kind of like, we're going to beat
Bills.
They're kind of like, we're going to throw a like a haymaker at you. Cowboys are their run game is starting to click. Ezekiel Elliott and Tony Pollard look pretty good against the Lions. I just think the Cowboys defense is
they're
solid,
phenomenal.
I think they win. I think they barely cover, but I do think they win by 10. I think it's going to be like 23-13 or something.
Look at you saying 9.5 isn't enough.
No, it's a lot of points. But I think the Cowboys they barely get this one.
I like it.
All right, Cardinals at the Vikings. Vikings are 3.5-point favorites in Minnesota.
Why am I yawning? I just had espresso and weed. Oh man, this is tough because I love Arizona and I've read their dick all year. And it's really hurt me so much.
But
I
finally,
yeah.
It can hurt.
Yeah, dude.
Stop talking about jail.
Yeah, a lot of BBCs. Boys to Men, ABC, BBC. It's not the words, but you get it. Man, 3.5. Fuck. Give me the Cardinals. I have faith in them turning around. D-Hop's back, and watching their offense with DeAndre Hopkins is like imagine all of a sudden Devontae Adams just showed up and put a Packers helmet on. You think that offense is going to look exactly like that. He had 14 targets, 10 catches. Why he didn't throw him the fade in the end zone against a shorter corner, I'll never know. But give me the Cardinals. I like the points. I think it's the 3.5. I think they're going to lose this game, but I think it'll be like
I like the Cardinals as well. I feel like, you know, exactly what you just mentioned. DeAndre Hopkins coming back. This is a different offense. Eno Benjamin, by the way.
Eno and what's his name, too? The other running back, too, number 30 that was behind him. So Connor's hurt, but Eno is awesome. Yeah. Not only Eno, but
it's not Darrell Williams.
It's Graham something. I don't know.
Oh, is it Acho?
No, Acho's was defense.
That's right.
Yeah.
I don't know. Who
I know
cares?
He's
a back. He's their fourth string running back. We know up to third string, fourth string.
Hey, we can't be 100% all the time.
Here's the thing. Cardinals are, I don't know if they're going to win, but they've been in almost every game other than the first game of the season, which was against the Chiefs, who might be the best team in the NFL. Kyler is, honestly, he's not in the same tier like we were talking about as Burrow, Allen, and Mahomes, but he is in the tier right below, and I think you got the better quarterback. Mm-hmm. Vikings are coming off a bye and they're at home. I get that, but I like the points.
I mean, the Vikings have a great record, but who have they really beat? You know,
and exactly
besides
they faced Jalen Hurts.
Yeah.
Now you're facing an even more mobile. Like I think Kyler's better than Jalen Hurts. I don't think that
I think Jalen's a better leader, so to rally around.
I think better talent.
Kyler can throw the ball better and run the ball better.
Give me Arizona in a bit, in what might be the highest scoring game of the week.
Yeah, I think Arizona gonna cover, man. I mean, it's gonna be a fun game either way. The strength of the Cardinals is their secondary, right, and their front four, and their front four is banged up.
Well, the strength is
strength's the secondary. Well, yeah, but I'm just saying they're secondary on defense. I mean, Buda Baker, the kid
2
Murphy,
pick sixes last week,
dude. Exactly. Yeah. I mean, it's wild.
That game was not as close as the score indicated.
No, they also the 2 picks were also in back to back and right before the second quarter, like at the end of the second quarter before halftime. You know, so it was nice though. It was a good game. I like them, and fuck yeah, let's go with Cardinals. Ryan, shout out.
We got Raiders and Saints in the Big Easy. Saints are getting to. Raiders are 2-point road favorites.
Who's playing quarterback for New Orleans? Is it Jameis? Is it Andy Dalton? Is it Taysom Hill? I mean, when they're on, it's great. But who fucking shows up? Like this Saints team is. I forget Sean Payton's not there anymore. You know,
Dennis Allen,
but Dennis Allen's no fucking Sean Payton.
No,
and it shows.
Sean Payton's one of the best offensive minds we've had in the league ever.
He's up there with Andy Reid, you know, and when in terms of scheming a game and just this team's so hard to bet on because I hate both of these teams. I don't have any faith in.
Yeah,
give me the Raiders.
Yeah.
Give me the Raiders. -2?
Yeah.
-2? Yeah,
We're
give me the
both on
Raiders.
The Raiders.
Give me the Raiders. Josh Jacobs looked really good last week.
God,
I mean,
did he look amazing? 3 rushing touchdowns. This guy's playing himself into a big contract. I almost feel like he's not going to get the contract that he deserves just because running back is so marginalized right now.
I mean, they're going to get one contract, so it's,
He looks like one of the best running backs in the league right now.
They were talking about Robert Quinn last night, DN from the Bears, drafted by the Rams.
From North Carolina.
Yeah, went to University of North Carolina. Great stud. And they're like, oh, tail end, twilight of his career. He's 32.
Yeah.
He's 32, and he's dead. It's like, fuck.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
So sad.
I know. He's doing great.
Yeah, I think the Raiders, look, talk about DeAndre Hopkins having a big game. Devontae Adams. I don't know if Darren Waller's coming back for this game or not, but Raiders are they're loaded. Offensively.
It's a young coach, scheme's got to come in. It does take some time. I mean, it's McDaniels. The guy's been in the league
but they're
a
clicking.
long time.
They're starting to click.
There you go.
Yeah, and they're the best 2-4 team in the NFL. Without a doubt. All right, we got Patriots at the Jets. Who do you think's favored in this game?
I'm going to say the Patriots are favored.
Patriots are 1.5-point favorites on the road at the Jets.
Well, Brees Hall just went down.
Yeah,
and this was before, or no, this is today's line. So this is after the ass kicking they just got. Bill Belichick after a loss, and especially after a loss in prime time, I would love to see that record.
That's probably pretty good.
The crazy stat that yesterday nobody talked about was Fields' his second year, right? First and second year quarterbacks against Belichick in Foxborough, 3-45. Now 4-45.
Remember last week I said if there's anything that gives Bill Belichick trouble, it's a mobile quarterback.
Yeah, but you also but young quarterback, exactly. Yeah. And it's you nailed it. We both nailed it actually. We both.
Who you going with here, Brad?
Oh God. Fuck the Patriots. Give me the Jets. I mean, Wilson's still there, right? Zach Wilson's still going strong. They got, young talent. I just feel like this is the year the Patriots. This is the year dynasties fall, right? Where we're talking about Rodgers, we're talking about Brady, we're talking about Belichick, we're talking about Tomlin. We're talking about like people that have been a mainstay in this league for a decade, maybe two. If we're talking about Brady, falling down, dude, finally getting the fucking leg swept.
Have the Jets won 4 straight?
Yes.
I think that comes.
Saleh coaching in. I mean,
I'm gonna take New England. I'll tell you why. One is because what you just said. 4-45.
Yeah.
Zach Wilson hasn't exactly been the reason the Jets are winning.
No.
He's just been the reason that they're not losing.
I mean, he's just not Joe Flacco,
Yeah. I think that what's going to happen is New England's going to – this is a prime bounce-back spot. Zach Wilson gets exposed. I still think he threw 4 or 5 interceptions last year against the Patriots. Yeah. It was insane. New England has obviously, some limitations offensively, but I think they get a lead early, and when they play from ahead with that running game, Ramondre looks great.
Ramondre scored yesterday. So. My what I was about to put money on before the game was a parlay of Ramondre Stevenson touchdown and Patriots money line, and I'm so glad I didn't do it. I'm so glad.
Jeez.
Price was wrong, bitch.
Happy Gilmore. All right. Was that Happy Gilmore?
It was.
Yeah. All right, next game, moving on, we got the Eagles coming back from their bye week, taking on the Steelers.
Wait till you see this number.
Eagles are 11-point favorites. This is interesting because it's not technically like a division rivalry, but the Steelers and Eagles hate each other.
Oh, this is full Yinzer on Yinzer violence.
The Steagles.
Yeah, this is full on
Yins and Yans.
Yeah, this is awesome. This is a franchise that eats horse shit after winning a championship, and then the other franchise that should eat shit after it wins a championship. Oh, man. Give me the Birds with the points.
Yeah.
I just 11's a lot.
It's a big number.
But I just saw Pittsburgh fall. God, they should have lost that game by fucking 30. They kept it close with the Dolphins, but I don't think they're going to do it again. I think Philly's the best team in the league, man.
I agree that the Eagles can. First off, I've seen the Steelers get shellacked a few times, and the Eagles can lay a shellacking.
And it's Kenny Pickett. Don't get me wrong, rookie.
They might have the best defense in the NFL. They may.
Yeah, I don't want to play them right now.
I could see this being like like Eagles score a defensive touchdown, just real bad.
Yeah, Darius Slay is absolutely playing the year of his life, and it's fantastic to see him in that defense. They're well coached, they're well done, they're top to bottom. All three phases of the game: offense, defense, special teams. They have all three right now.
I mean, it could be 14-3.
Yeah.
The Steelers may not score a touch. I mean, what was it, 10 points last week against Miami?
I mean, Miami put up 16.
Yeah.
But they could have had – we could have had
if they had kicked
so
the
many.
Field goal,
Even with that would have made me, cover more, don't get me wrong, which is nice. I like winning.
We both had Miami last week.
We both had Miami last week.
All right, so we're both on the Eagles. Titans at the Texans.
Ooh, buddy.
Tennessee going to Houston.
What's this
2-point favorite Titans.
Give me the Titans plus 30. The Texans are the worst team in the league by far. Everybody thought coming into the season, Giants, Seahawks, Texans were like the three teams that were going to suck. And it's just the Texans.
And the Panthers.
But you guys are still a two-win team.
They're competitive. Yeah.
Hey, you're trying, You won 2 games. You're trying. You're in a shitty division. Give me the Titans. Better coach, better team. Derrick Henry had a good game. Derrick Henry's last 3 games all over 100 yards. So
I just saw Josh Jacobs run all over the Texans.
And
now you got the
Henry?
big dog, Tennessee Titans. They own this team. They own the AFC South. This is like typical Vrabel, just suffocating defensive performance. Davis Mills is hot garbage. I'm going with the Titans as well. We're on a lot of the same
teams. It couldn't just be medium warm garbage?
It could be the fact, we're 7 games in. We kind of know we've got.
We're at that point in the NFL where we're still any given Sunday, anything can happen.
There's a reason why the Titans are 2-point favorites on the road. They're clearly a better team. In fact, that doesn't even seem like enough points.
Honestly, I would -5 would be where I would start that line.
Yeah,
then anything under that, maybe 3.5, 4, but like -2, give me that all day.
Texans home field advantage. That's
no such thing.
There's
some guy in a bull mascot's gonna ride a 4-wheeler out there? I'm so fucking happy. I'm so stoked.
Yeah. One thing I was thinking, Phillies are in the World Series.
Are they in the World Series? So it's Phillies Astros?
It's Phillies Astros.
Yeah, good for them.
So I was thinking about that for the Eagles Steelers. I wonder if that's going to affect attendance at the game at all. Probably not.
No
Those
way.
people don't have jobs. All right.
I can tell you what they're not doing, being trashmen in Philadelphia. There's so much garbage in that place.
Commanders, Colts. Colts at home, 3-point favorites. Who you like in this one?
No Matt Ryan. Matt Ryan bench. Sam Ellinger is the new quarterback. And then Taylor Heineke just got a big dub.
ODU's favorite. ODU's best.
Man, I said Coastal Carolina with Sunday against my dad with total confidence. And I forgot, it's that other team that beat Virginia Tech. So you were there in spirit, right here in my heart.
I don't even know if Virginia Tech played this weekend. I have not paid attention to
I haven't watched college.
All I know is that Tennessee beat Alabama.
I know. I'm gonna take the Commanders getting the points here. This Colts team has been they're 3-3-1, right?
Yeah.
And they beat the Chiefs, and
the
quarterback just got benched.
Yeah.
Like they're in total turmoil. They have dealing with injuries, banged up offensive line, banged up defense. It just seems how is the Commanders the better ran franchise, right? It's so wild to me. Yeah, give me the Commanders with the points. This is the first time I've bet on them all year. I'm fine. Heineke changes it for me. I like that kid. He's got moxie. I like that kid a lot.
I like Heineke too. Yeah. He's a former Panther.
And he can change your oil in 2 more seasons because he won't be a quarterback anymore.
I'll tell you, last week he played his ass off. They were down 14-3 in that game and came back. I don't think the Colts are better than Green Bay. I certainly don't think the Colts, even at home, should be favored over anybody. I'm going to take the Commanders because I think the Washington's feeling itself.
Yeah.
When you make a quarterback change like they made and then you win, you kind of it's sort of like with Cooper Rush and that. It gives you a little oomph. It's like, hey, we can win with this guy.
You got momentum. Yeah. You got belief. Whereas the Colts just did the exact opposite. You just lost in a game pretty embarrassingly, and now you change quarterbacks. And you divide? You paid Matt Ryan a boatload of money to come in and be the veteran guy. And for 7 games in, you bench him. What does that say for what does that locker room say? Are they behind him? Are they behind the other kid? Who knows?
What
man?
is their identity? I mean, what do they do?
Jonathan
what
Taylor
do they do well?
Didn't do shit.
Yeah.
Like, what is? How are you not getting the ball in everybody's hands of playmakers, man?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, but I don't trust the Colts. I don't trust them right now.
Me neither. That's why. And Commanders. I mean, hey, let's.
Haters
keep going
gonna hate. Commanders
Riverboat
gonna command.
Run.
Haters gonna hate. Commanders gonna command, baby.
All right, NFC West showdown.
Ooh.
49ers at the Rams. 49ers favorites, 1.5-point favorites. Who you got in this one? Rams coming off a bye.
Rams needed that bye like they needed air.
Yeah.
Because they have looked very up and down. I mean, they've got Cooper Rupp having the time of his fucking Cup, Rupp, Cup, whatever. My brain just literally, I just watched my brain go, boo.
Cooper.
Cooper
Cup. Cooper Rush's brother.
Yeah, there you go. No, but Rams needed to buy like they needed air. Cam Akers is probably going to be traded. No run game. Matt Stafford doesn't trust anybody else on that team. Allen Robinson can't get separation. The 49ers just got the shit beat out of them by the best team in the league. So Niners still favored at the Rams tells me everything I need to know. Give me the Niners. I feel like they're going to win the close, good game, but talent-wise, like go down this, you know, like would you take Stafford or Garoppolo? That's 1A, 1B. Would you take Debo or Cooper? Okay. Aaron Donald versus fucking Joey Bosa. I mean, everybody kind of cancels themselves out. So it's McVay against Shanahan, and Shanahan owns McVay. He owns him. Give it to me, baby. Give it to me. And Christian, full week. Ooh. I'm excited.
Yeah, I mean, you said a lot of the things I totally agree with. Also, Eric Armstead expected to return, so that beefs up the middle of that 49ers front. I think 49ers win this game outright by a lot. I mean, I think they win by 10. Like you mentioned, Shanahan has owned McVay.
I think he's 4-8 against
Rams are still like, I mean, they don't have anybody in the backfield who I trust.
Yeah.
Their best receiver, Cooper Kupp. We can't fucking say his name.
I said Rupp.
I said Cooper Rupp.
Yeah.
So
after it's there, dude.
Rams are so. It's like you just have to. I mean, you can't really eliminate Cooper Kupp because they move him around. But outside of Cooper Kupp, who's beating you? Tyler Higbee.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, the 49ers, like you mentioned. Also, Rams were in on the McCaffrey sweepstakes.
They
Did
both
not
were.
get him.
Yeah.
That's a big blow. That was like a sort of like a divisional, like, hey, you know, who's going to make it into the playoffs?
Yeah.
Whoever gets McCaffrey will probably, you know, do much better season long than this team.
And the 49ers said that they're going to look at McCaffrey like a Cooper Kupp.
Yeah,
and they're
exactly.
going to exploit matchups with him, use him in motion, use him as a receiver.
Can you imagine if the Rams had both Cooper Kupp? That would be so many white guys.
How many white guys can we see excel?
Unbelievable. Yeah, give me the Niners, babe.
God, shave that mustache all the sides, but the middle there if you're going to go in for dominant and superior race.
All right. Speaking of 9. Okay. If we at the beginning of the year we would have saw Giants and Seahawks in week 8, we'd have been like,
oh yeah, not only that, would be like, what a shitty matchup.
Who wants to watch that game? Oh, just so you know, Seahawks are winning their division and the Giants are in the wild card right now.
Yeah.
Giants at the Seahawks. Seahawks are 3-point favorites. I think it's just home field advantage because the link is
I do see that is going to be a tough game going East Coast to West Coast. This isn't the night. Is this the night game? Yeah, this is a Sunday night game. So this is Sunday night.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
This is
so
Sunday night.
Sunday night matchup.
Ooh, yeah.
Giants at Seahawks. So it's Sunday night game. And like you said, the link, baby. That's a tough place to play.
Tough place to play.
I love coaching on both of these guys right now. Dayball has got to be the fucking coach of the year.
I think
right
you could even make the case that Pete Carroll might be in the same. I mean, Dayball is the lead on that, but Pete Carroll's right there.
I mean, Gino's having the year of his career, and that's fucking awesome to see. System quarterback, and the haul they got for Russell Wilson on top of that. 2 first, 2 second, Noah Fant. Dude, they're going to be fine. They're going to be fine for the future, too. Defense looks better than anybody predicted. This is a great matchup, honestly. Fuck. This is going to hurt me to say this. Give me the Giants with the points. The Giants have been winning all these close games and comebacks, and it's bound to bite them, but I think this is going to be a Seahawks victory, but I think it's going to be under 3. I think it'll be like a 21-19.
Yeah.
Or 21-18, but push.
See, that's the thing. It's like I feel like this game is going to push.
Yeah.
I think Seattle's going to end up winning 24-21.
Yeah.
I only am going to go with the Seahawks because I don't like the narrative, but sometimes I go with the narrative.
Yeah.
Geno Smith, revenge game.
He never played for the Giants.
Yeah, he did. He played for the Giants.
Did he?
Yeah.
I thought he played for the Jets.
He played for the Jets and the Giants.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Well, so he was just a backup? He never
he
even
was a
played
backup
a game?
for the. Oh, he played for the Giants one game. Yeah, I think.
One game?
Let's see what Geno Smith and the
that
Giants.
one game return. That one game.
Hey, I believe in the revenge narrative. Geno Smith Giants. Let's see. Let's see.
The
if
best
he's
part
ever
about the
started.
revenge narrative from last night that you missed, George Halas,
Oh
tied
yeah.
with Belichick. Belichick's dad used to coach with George Halas. So, like, I mean, the family
That's insane.
gathering. Yeah, this is like an Olive Garden commercial, A lot of family. A lot of Dom Toretto is here.
New York Giants 2017.
So just one season. Did he play any?
Let's see.
What's his stats?
In 2017, not good. Let's see. Professional career. We're gonna go down the rabbit hole on this.
Yeah.
Geno Smith played for the Giants.
Okay,
is
for
all you
one
need to
season,
know.
backup. Gotcha. I never knew
Geno's
that.
one of my favorite
Yeah.
pizza restaurants in where I grew up. I'm gonna take Seattle. Let's
Get it.
ride.
Get with the points.
Let's
did
go
you-
Hawks.
I think the funniest takeaway of how bad Russell Wilson was is that Subway took away his sandwich off their
Yeah.
secret menu.
His catchphrase.
The
is-
danger. Oh, the commercial was so made fun of that they took away his sandwich from the app.
Yeah. And Subway's not good.
The last time I knew I was blackout drunk was because I was eating a Subway sandwich and enjoying it. And I literally snapped into it and was like, I'm fucking hammered. There's no way I should be enjoying this.
The last time I went to Subway was on the way to Asheville. Actually, my roommate, who you met, ate a Subway sandwich and literally within 45 minutes threw up the entire thing. And I was like, I've never eaten at Subway again.
Well, it's a sandwich place in a gas station.
Yeah.
You know exactly what you're going to get. You're going to get a shitty sandwich with like some below grade meat. Enjoy it. I'm an Italian deli kind of guy or a Jewish deli kind of guy. You give
Firehouse
me a good
Subs is
Firehouse is pretty mediocre. I'm
You
going to
think?
talk about I'm going to talk about Long Island Eatery. I'm going to talk about Cousins Deli downtown.
All right.
I'll show you a good sandwich.
Well, let me. Yeah.
They trust this body compared to yours.
I
Let
could put
me
a lot
show
of
you.
meat in my mouth.
Yeah.
Brett.
Yeah,
All right.
that girl's got a tough chin on her. I don't know.
Final game, Packers Bills. Bills 11.5-point favorites.
Oh, buddy.
Jesus, what a number.
11.5 points
Can you believe
against
that?
back-to-back MVP.
Yeah.
Not only reigning MVP, back-to-back reigning NFL MVP Aaron Rodgers, 11.5-point underdog.
Mm-hmm.
What?
In prime time on Monday.
In
Night
prime
Football.
time on Monday night.
Who you got?
Give me the Bills.
We're
I
both
trust
on-
the man Buffalo. Josh
Nobody
Allen.
circles the wagons
Yeah.
like the Buffalo
Dude,
Bills.
I will jump through a table for no reason, let alone being. I should have been a Bills fan the way I drink and act in my normal everyday life. So
yeah.
hey man, it could just be
Bills
our
Mafia?
our camaraderie over how much us and the Bills had to play New England and see all that for the last 20 years. Oh, it's great. This is the fucking. They deserve it, man. Bills fans deserve a goddamn Super Bowl, and I think they get it this year. I'm gonna ride the Bills. Give me Josh Allen. Give me Von Miller. Give me all of them. There's no way the Packers win this game.
Dude, Bills are gonna kill the Packers. I mean,
Yeah.
this isn't even gonna be close.
Yeah.
I think this is gonna be like all the wheels fall off.
Can we see Tom Brady and Aaron Rodgers both retire at halfway through the season?
Could you?
And then just say we're gonna go on an island together.
I think that Brady and Rodgers will ultimately find a way to get in the playoffs because I think in the NFC you could win 8 or 9 games this year.
Oh,
and get
there's
in.
going to be the last team that got in with a losing record was
Carolina Panthers.
Yeah.
I think 7, 8, and 1. Or yeah,
you were 7-8-1.
Yeah.
The team that got in that won a playoff game. Though,
they won. They won that
you
year
guys,
too. Yeah,
but 7-9 Seattle Seahawks
that's right. Yeah.
against the fucking
Saints.
defending
Beast
champion.
mode. Ooh, hold my dick.
Earthquake.
Yeah.
There was an earthquake.
One of the best runs you'll ever see in your life. I was watching, and I was in Tahoe, California, actually, when that happened.
I was in Vegas with a lot of money on the Saints.
That sucks.
Because it's the worst team to ever make the playoffs at that point.
Yeah, yeah.
The Saints Sean Payton, Drew Brees.
God, it feels like Drew Brees and Sean Payton should have won a lot more than one Super Bowl. Don't
Aaron
you think?
Rodgers only got one.
Yeah.
Peyton
I think
Manning,
he's only
Peyton
gonna have
Manning
one.
only
Two?
got one
Two.
in Indianapolis.
Oh, yeah, in Indy. Yeah.
So, I mean,
with Dungy.
with the best coaching, the best talent, the best everything, Reggie Wayne, Marvin Harrison, fucking Dallas Clark.
Yeah.
You telling me those offenses didn't win anything because they went against Brady and the Chargers back then? LaDainian Tomlinson,
The Chargers
Phillip
used to
Rivers.
always beat them.
Yeah,
I
Chargers
remember
beat them in the playoffs.
Darren Sproles had like games against them all the
Darren
time.
Sproles, LT, dude. LaDainian Tomlinson at his peak.
Ooh. I still remember that game Rivers played with 2 torn ACLs. That was unbelievable.
Wow. Carson Wentz sprained both his ankles in one game last year, so I believe everything now.
Dude, we're on a lot of the same. Let's see. We got an agreement on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 games.
Well, I mean, this is what happens, you know? We ride together, we die together. Bad boys for life, baby.
Yeah, we're either going to do really well or really bad.
Are you Martin Lawrence or Will Smith?
I'm definitely Martin Lawrence, I think.
Fuck, you're saying I'm a cuck?
Blue Streak.
Amy does run my life, so it does kind of make sense. My dad, dude.
Martin Lawrence, I think, has a better mustache than.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got the goatee. You know,
That's
they both
true.
have the goatees.
Yeah, they both.
You
have
know, the
facial
thin
hair.
goatee.
I don't know where I was going with that.
Yeah, it's
Brad.
all good. You just have to find common ground, and the only thing you find.
no,
it
our
in
backdrop
is- yeah.
disappeared because I looked up Geno Smith's career.
What
a terrible idea that was.
That thing sucks so much because I can cast something from ESPN, go to the drive to the store, do whatever, and it's still playing, no problem. But if you dare touch away from Google Photos for 1 second on a Google Chromecast, goes right away.
They need to update their site.
Yeah, they need to. Hey, Google, talking to you.
We're getting a lot of complaints about your photo app.
Incognito is not really incognito, and I always knew it.
Also, how do I delete my search history?
Well, incognito
cache.
mode was their incognito like safe mode.
Yeah.
Turns out they were still saving all of it.
I know.
So,
That's bullshit.
Uh-huh,
That's what I'm
yeah.
talking about.
Yeah.
It's like Deflategate. Or whatever.
You were like, where can I buy radiation?
Yeah. Oh, I know.
Oh, well, any fun things you want to leave them with, big guy?
Any fun things? Man, jeez.
Boy, how high are we?
Like, fun things.
Fun things to
Well,
leave
we have.
with. My
we
first
still-
show, guys.
We're still working on a new venue for.
We do have one set up. We're working
Yeah.
on a new name. I was thinking.
Send us your name request.
I have a great idea. I want to go run by you. So instead of like
Anal?
Anchor, yeah. I have it in my phone somewhere, and my phone's right over there, so I can't grab it. But I had an idea, and I forgot to run it by you. But it was like very Anchorman oriented.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's probably amazing.
So yeah.
Anything Anchorman oriented,
Yeah.
I will probably say yes to.
Sweet.
Milk
Cool.
was a bad choice.
Baxter, bark twice if you're in Milwaukee.
No,
That
I
is
don't
yours.
speak Spanish.
Blade. Laser.
Heine.
I'm gonna throw something out there. I want to be on you. No,
I want
great
to be
stuff.
on you.
So yes, we're gonna be doing that again. Do you want to do it this Monday or next Monday?
Either one.
Okay,
Yeah,
all right. Well, I
whatever's
mean, we
best.
missed 2. We got 2 weeks off. You know?
Yeah.
So we're in a double bye week.
Double
coming
bye.
back.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
We'll
had
be
me
back.
at bye. I don't know if you know that. I'm greedy.
I pay for sex. All right.
Yeah. I like that. That's a good joke. That is a
appreciate
good bit.
Yeah.
I like that a lot. I'm featuring a Dead Crow this weekend, Friday and Saturday. Featuring for Mark Brady. Come out.
Hell yeah.
Shows at 7 to 9:30. Yay! Watch me still be mediocre. But you gotta pay for it. Yeah.
Unless you're a comic, then you can sit in the back.
Yeah,
and
then
sit on your fist.
Yeah, sit on my face. I don't. I'll
Maybe
even
I can
carry
introduce
on.
you.
I'll bring you on stage. Let you sit in a stool. You know, I don't really give a shit. It's fun. I'm a very fun audience kind of person. So
Nice.
I'm really looking forward to that. It's going to be a
That's
fun
awesome.
weekend, man. I
Yeah.
got some friends coming in town. We're going to get blitzed, blackout. And
But you were gonna get blitzed anyway.
I was. That's
Oh.
the joke.
Halloween this weekend.
I know.
Right? Yeah.
Monday.
That's fun. Yeah.
It's Halloween weekend.
We
and
should
I'm
have
not-
Monday off, right? Well, I don't have a job, so.
I also don't have a job. Hey, what are the odds? Comics being unemployed?
Whoa.
Yeah.
Yes, we like to live up to stereotypes.
Yes. I want to say mine was like Anchorman before the allegations is what I wanted to
That's
call
a great name.
Yeah.
That's great because
I
I
think
don't want
that's-
anybody to know.
Yeah. But then I
Allegedly.
wanted to do pictures of like us in like turtlenecks with like blow on our face.
Oh, like the
Or
Step
listen,
Brothers
Yeah.
picture? Oh,
Where they look
that'd be-
fucked
Or we
up.
have the dogs like
Yeah.
this.
Just one off. Yeah, exactly. So I've got it already thought of. So if you want to do something else during this week beforehand, get ready for it. Let me know, baby.
I'm ready for it.
I'm fucking ready already. All right, kids. Another week in the wraps. Hopefully we do well. Hopefully you make a lot of money. Enjoy your foosballs. Enjoy your weeks. Catch you next week. I'm cool.
And the Wolfgang.
Boom, baby. We'll see you next week.
Ow!
Peace.
We did it.
Yeah, good stuff.
All right. This was the best part of my